Hey guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Naledi, and today I'm going to be doing part 2 of my story. So first, please subscribe, like and share and enjoy my story. So guys, today I'm going to be continuing on the story that I was telling you guys about on the previous video, and it's basically about how I heard about the au pair program, how I went about making my decisions on whether to take the internship job offer or to become an au pair. So if you haven't watched that, please, after this you can go on and watch it. I believe it's very informative and it might help you guys on making your own decisions. So right now I'm going to be continuing on my matching process. So guys, I went on the matching process on a Friday. So by Monday I had one family, but I read their profile and I thought, and I wasn't ready for an interview. So I read their profile and I was just like, no, we don't match. And then I just went ahead and then I just connected with them. And then I had another family, I had 2 more families, and then I connected with the other one because I also heard that you should connect with the families even if you don't feel like, even if like you just to do an interview and get to know them, then you can cancel from there if you feel like they don't match with you. So I accepted 2 families and then went on a first interview. And guys, my first interview was a mess, a straight up mess, and I was just so insecure about my English that I just stood there and just watched the lady, and as she was talking I was just like, and then she continued talking, and then she finally was like, okay, I'm done. I think that's what she said to her mind, that, oh, okay, I'm done. So she was like, oh, okay, like you have my number, so we can continue on WhatsApp and we can maybe show you another interview. And then I was like, oh, okay, that would be good. So we ended our interview, and the lady was no more. She was nowhere to be found. Tried to speak to her on WhatsApp, she had blocked my number, and like she was just not found. So that was okay with me, but like it really got into me. I was like, oh yeah, Naledi, what, like how like what? Okay. But like guys, if that happens to you, just know that it's completely normal, and that family was not for you, because like the family that is right for you, they are going to allow you to talk. They are going to give you that confidence and that platform to be able to be confident to speak, because it's basically not that we don't know English. We do, but sometimes we lose confidence. So I had another family, and then I connected with them. We scheduled an interview, and then I interviewed with them. So this family was like, oh, this lady, because she was a single mom, this lady had 3 boys, and they were lovely boys, and she was very nice. She would allow me to talk. She was so patient with me, and like she gave me the confidence to be able to just speak, because at that time, like my English was not that bad. I was able to speak, but like I just would lose confidence sometimes and just decide not to talk. So I spoke with her. It just felt so good speaking with her. It just felt so good every day. Like when we had a face-to-face interview, it would be so, I would just feel so good. And then we continued talking. We had a first interview. Well, we had a second interview, and then there was another family that was on my profile too, and then I accepted them, and we had interviews. I had the first interview with this family, and this family. So this lady was this lady from this new family was like, okay, when we were about to be done, so she was like, oh, you are a really lovely girl, and what about we have what about we have another interview by the end of this week? And I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. We can schedule another interview by the end of this week. And so we will schedule another interview. In this one, I was going to like talk with the kids. And so we scheduled that interview, and then we interviewed again. And then on the following day, the lady was like, oh, and on the following day, the family had asked to match with me. And so I was like, oh wow. And then I went on my WhatsApp, and she had wrote on my WhatsApp, and she was like, hey Naledi, you're such a lovely girl, you're such a sweet girl, and we think that you would be a great match for our family and our kids, and we think you are a free-spirited person, and we would like to match with you. Please, kindly, we would appreciate also if you would decide ASAP. And so I was like, okay. And then I thought about it, and I was like, oh, okay. Like, I kind of felt like I was pressured, but also I was kind of like, oh, what if the other family doesn't ask me, like the lady that I really love doesn't ask me to match with me? Because like she was moving really slow. I mean, like really slow. She was moving slowly, the lady. So because that was also because she was also new in the program, so she was also learning, and she wanted to do like everything step by step. And the other families were not new. They knew this already, so they were like going quick. So I was thinking, what if this family that I think I like doesn't ask me to match with them, and they match with another person? What if this? What if that? And then I ended up going on my profile, and then I accepted the match. So I matched with them. But then that night I couldn't sleep at all. I mean, like, couldn't sleep. I just couldn't sleep, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh, Naledi, you made a big mistake. These people, they just came, and they are just no, I don't think this is a good idea, and I'm not ready to take care of a teenager. And I was just like, no. And then I was like, okay. So I thought about it throughout the night, and then in the morning, early in the next morning, I called cultural care. I called the lady who was helping me on the process. I mean, like, she's not helping you to choose a family, but like she's just there for you, so that when you have questions, but they leave that decision to you, the decision of choosing a family to you. So I spoke to this lady, and I told her, I was like, okay, I matched with the family, but I think I made a wrong decision. I feel like I was pressured into accepting the family, and I'm not really ready to take care of a teenager. So she was like, okay, that's okay, Naledi. You can just talk to the family, write to them and tell them that you don't think that you want to match with them anymore. So you're going to go back on the matching process. And so I wrote to them, and I told them, and then I was put back on the matching process. So I was left with 2 families that I was focusing on now. There were other families, but now I just wanted to focus on 2 other families, on these 2 families. So then I continue with these 2 families. But during this time of my matching, and then changing again and going back to the matching to the matching process, the lady that I really loved already found another person, so I was left with 1 family now. So I spoke with this family, made another interview, spoke with the kids, and they were really nice. Like, they were also allowing me to speak, and they were giving me confidence and just giving me room to just communicate, and they were really nice. So they asked to match with me, and then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna match with them. They are really nice and they are good. So I matched, which comes to the part of getting ready to go to the United States. So now I started doing my visa. I started doing my visa. I got my police clearance, and then I did my medical checks, and then I was ready to go. I packed, and I'm going to do a video about packing. So I'm not gonna go deep into that. So I packed and I was ready, and we said our last goodbyes. We enjoyed our last time together, and then it was time to go to the airport and go to the United States. It was exciting, and also I was nervous at the same time, because I was like, I'm not sure what to expect. I was scared, and I was like, I'm not sure what to expect in the United States. And the other, like, the most part that made me scared was that, like, I'm going to be living with other people. So I'm going to be living with other people, with a family that is not really my family, but I'm going to be living with this family, and I'm going to be working with these same people. So I was kind of nervous, and I did not know what to expect. But then I got ready, and we hugged and said our goodbyes. It was really emotional. It was so emotional, but like it was so emotional because I had my cousins. I had my younger cousins that I was looking after while I was there, because my mom would go to work, and I would be the only one there. They were a little bit older, so they would go to school, but like whenever they come back, I was the one who was taking care of them. So we ended up getting too attached, and so it was not easy for me to leave them, and I just had a heavy heart when I was leaving. I had a heavy heart. I felt like I was just abandoning them. It kind of felt like that. But like, yeah, and then and then we went to the airport. So it was me, my mom, my aunt, and my cousin was driving us, and we went there, and it was exciting. We took pictures. We got there a little bit early, so we got a chance to take pictures, to just enjoy and just walk around and go get something to eat, and it was really nice. And then there came a time that they had to like go back home because it was getting late, and it was a long way home. So we hugged and we said our goodbyes. My heart was so heavy. Like I didn't cry on that day. I really didn't cry, but like my heart was so heavy, and I wish I had just let it out through my tears. But like, yeah. So guys, I went up, and then I met the other girls, and I will continue on the whole journey, going from the airport and to all the way to United States. I'll continue on the next video, so do watch out for that. For now, please subscribe and comment, and also you can share the video, and that's a bye for now. Hi guys, and welcome. I think I'm to the channel. This is Naledi, and